Well, hello. Billy Diamond here of Branding for Entertainers. And boy, I've been busy over the last couple months. I have a client in California who just took over the California Magic Club. The California Magic Club is a place you can go that is open to the public, just like the Magic Castle in Hollywood. You can go and see some really amazing shows, have dinner, have drinks, have a great night out. Anyhow, my client just purchased this, took over in November, which is now, right? So November 1st he took over. But I've been busy, and he and I have been busy preparing for this, and I had an opportunity to take the existing logo from California Magic Club. And California Magic Club's existed in the San Francisco Bay Area for over 20 years. And we wanted to kind of keep a similar theme, but really up it. And I'm going to dub it as the Magic Castle of the North California, that is. And it was great to be able to take and really get a feel for what my client wanted to do, what he wants to accomplish with the place. And I can't go into a whole lot of details, but I can tell you it was really great to just come up with a simple rebrand. I shouldn't even say a rebrand, but just basically taking what they have and just really cleaning some things up. They have a griffin in their logo, and this wasn't it, but this is what we came up with. This might be a little hard to see on this end, but basically that's it. And by the way, guys, as I mentioned, they are open to the public. By the way, this is for his front door, so this is going to go on his front door too, just to remind people that, hey, we're open to the public. We're not just a magic club that is a closed private club. California Magic Club is, again, open to the public, and it's a great place if you just want to slip away and have a great night out. You'll have to look at the website for those hours. That is calmagic.com. CALmagic.com. Okay? I'm going to plug it for sure. So, anyhow, some of the other things that I did, and let me just show you here. We're doing some window treatments for the outside, and this is really great because this place is going to have a real luxury feel to it. Again, it's not a Michelin restaurant, but it's a really nice evening as far as a nice dinner, okay? A really nice dinner, wine, there's a wine list, there's all kinds of drinks, and again, just great quality entertainment. If you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, you should definitely look up CaliforniaMagic.com. I'm sorry, CalMagic.com, California Magic Club. Let me rephrase that. So anyhow, so these are the window graphics that I've been working on. And boy, I just really love these. As a magician for over 50 years, if you're a magician, you'll understand my enthusiasm for this. And it was really great because my client gave me the ability for his windows to basically just curate everything. And what I did on these posters was some posters, but I also thought it was important to let the public know a little bit about the magician. So this just happens to be Blackstone Senior, and a little bit about Blackstone Senior, some of his poster work that would have been seen back in his day. I think some of this stuff is from like 1940s era. Anyhow, these window graphics are great. These aren't posters, okay? You peel the back of this off, and basically what I've done for him is it's a translucent printed vinyl. And it's adhesive, and you probably won't be able to see this very well. I'm going to try to do this. Let me see if I can show you. But you can see how you can see through that? So this is the inside of the building, right? And then you have the poster on the outside. And what's great is when these are lit from behind, let me see if I can get a little, I don't know if you can really see, but it's cool because what will happen on the inside, as people are in the inside, they'll be able to see a reverse of these actual posters. And it basically gives it a frosted look without being completely opaque. So, you know, you can see shadows and everything that's going on inside, creating even a little bit more of an illusion. So, again, as an entertainer, I'm always thinking not just about being a sign guy, okay? I'm thinking about how do we do this that it creates even a bigger picture. So I'm always looking at it through the lens as an entertainer, as a magician. So anyhow, so we have that. One other thing that I did for him is I made him some signs for his. Oops, I'm sorry, I bumped the camera. Made him some signs for his front door because they seem to always be sold out. So he's going to be able to use that. And I just put little suction cups on there, and he can just stick it to the door. This is Max Metal. Max Metal is great because it'll hold up in indoor, outdoor weather. It's very rigid and very user friendly. User friendly. What does user friendly mean? I don't even know. It just means that this is a durable type of substrate that'll really last really well in all kinds of environments, heat, cold, whatever. And it's basically aluminum on each side, and it has a really solid core to it. You may have seen this in sign printing before, but anyhow, this is Max Metal. It's really great. Let me show you these other posters because they're really, to me, they're really exciting to see. And as a magician, if you're watching this, you'll really like this. So we have Blackstone. This is the smallest of the windows, and the windows are various sizes. So when I say I was busy, this doesn't seem like a whole lot to put together, but trust me, it was a lot of work because I had to scan, I had to fix art, I had to come up with bios, I had to, basically it was a big curation process that I really felt honored to be able to do. And as I was doing this, I thought, as a kid magician, I thought, this is kind of cool. This is the stuff that I would have never imagined in a million years as a magician that someday I would be doing. And what I find to be much of an honor about this is being able to pass on a little bit of history and just my little piece of the pie to show the public what some of these great magicians were like. And this just happens to be Harry Kellar, and just phenomenal, just phenomenal. I'm sorry, I really geek out over this stuff. What can I say? And then of course we have Thurston. Thurston was Kellar's successor, and basically Kellar passed the baton to Thurston, and that was that. Let me see if I can show you here. There's a little bit of Thurston, okay? And again, I thought it was really important that you have some history of the magic. So, very cool stuff. And then, of course, this is one that a lot of magicians know, and that, of course, is Carter. Carter was notorious for having big posters. In fact, I attribute this down here from the magic book by Mike Caveney and Jim Steinmeier. I forget. I think Ricky Jay was in there too. I think. But this is Carter in Dublin, Ireland, and I forget what year it was. I can't remember, and I don't have it listed. Oh yeah, 1911. So, but he had like 9-foot posters that he would put on the theater for passerbyers to really be able to be enthralled and want to come to his show. So in the magic world, Carter is really just a name that most magicians know. But to the public, Carter was pretty much a nobody. I should say he was a nobody. He wasn't a nobody. To the public, he was not as known as, say, like Houdini or Blackstone or some of these other guys. Now, here's the one I really want to show you because I think we're all going to geek out over this. In fact, I don't even want to send this to my client. I'd rather keep it, and that is this here. This is one that everybody knows. This is going on my client's back door, and check it out. It's the man who knows all, and that would be none other than the great Alexander. And one of the things that I thought would be really neat to do on this particular poster is, I say poster, but again, it's adhesive, okay? And this particular adhesive is not the translucent adhesive. This is actually a premium vinyl that you peel stick. And this is going to be a little bit of a process to make sure it gets lined up on that door right. And by the way, as you can see, it's a pretty big door. So one of the other things that I did do on this is I thought, let's really class this up. So I put on here, you might not be able to see it from your angle, but it says, we predict that our success is because of you. Thank you, California Magic Club. And then in his crystal ball, I basically shadowed the actual logo, California Magic. So anyhow, I really love this thing. I'd love it for just in my shop here. and be able to put it somewhere. But hey, that ain't gonna happen. I feel really honored and blessed to be able to print this stuff, put stuff like this together. I also want to thank guys like the magic historians, like Mike Caveney, and some of these other guys that really put their heart and their soul into the history of magic. Because if it wasn't for that and it wasn't passed down, well, you know, there were even things that as I was putting things together, even after 50 years of being in magic, that I learned. And so I find that really cool. And it's because of guys like Mike. It's guys that are really into passing the history of magic along. And I just get to play my little part in this. And I really enjoyed this project. And I hope you enjoyed watching this as well. Take care. Bye-bye.